Hello students, let's start the new topic. The name of the chapter is amines. Actually, what are the amines? So amines are the organic derivatives of ammonia in which one, two or all the three hydrogen atoms attached to nitrogen are replaced by the equivalent number of same or different alkyl or aryl group. So it is the definition of amine. What is the definition of amine actually? It is the organic derivatives of ammonia in which one or two or all the three hydrogen atoms attached to nitrogen are replaced by the equivalent number of same or different alkyl and aryl group. Now the next topic in this chapter is classification of amine. In classification of amine, actually depending upon the number of hydrogen atom replaced by alkyl or aryl group attached to nitrogen in ammonia molecule, amines are classified as primary, secondary and tertiary. Primary, secondary and tertiary. In primary amine, first we are going to study primary amine. So, in primary amine, only one hydrogen atom of ammonia is replaced by one alkyl or aryl group. The functional group of primary amine is NH2 and it is also known as amino group. The functional group of primary amine is NH2 and it is also known as amino group. Student, you are already aware about the formula of ammonia. Ammonia means NH3. From NH3, if one hydrogen atom is replaced, means NH3 is converted into NH2, and in place of one hydrogen atom, there is either alkyl group or aryl group. So it is known as primary amine. For example, as you have seen in this example, C2H5NH2. NH3 will be NH2 and in place of one hydrogen atom there is alkyl group and the name of this alkyl group is ethyl. So it is RNH2. Primary amine means R. This is your R means C2H5 and NH2. RNH2 primary amine. Here hydrogen atom is replaced by one hydrogen atom is replaced by alkyl group. If hydrogen atom is replaced by aryl group, so just see in this example, hydrogen atom is replaced by aryl group. So the name of this compound is aniline. Aniline means ARNH2. Aniline. So student, always remember if one hydrogen atom is replaced by either alkyl or aryl group, it is primary amines and the functional group of primary amines is RNH2. It is also known as amino group. In place of C2H5, you can use any one of the alkyl group here. Now, the next is secondary amine, 2 degree secondary amine. So in secondary amine, two hydrogen atoms of ammonia are replaced by two same or different alkyl or aryl group. Here the functional group of secondary amine is NH and it is also known as imino group. See in this example, two hydrogen atom is replaced by here C2H5 means the alkyl group which we are using it is C2H5. You can use any of the alkyl group and here same the two hydrogen atom is replaced by CH3 and aromatic ring. So it is nothing but a secondary amine. The next is tertiary amine. Same here. In tertiary amine, all the three hydrogen atoms from ammonia are replaced by the three same or different alkyl or aryl group. The functional group of tertiary amine is N, and it is known as tertiary nitrogen. See here in the example, N is here, which is tertiary nitrogen, and 3 ethyl group means 3 alkyl group is attached with the nitrogen. Same here, nitrogen is here and 2 methyl group and 1 aromatic ring is attached here. So these are the classification of amine: primary, secondary and tertiary. In primary, 1 hydrogen atom is replaced by alkyl or aryl group. In secondary, 2 hydrogen atoms are replaced by alkyl or aryl group. In tertiary, 3 nitrogen atoms are replaced by alkyl or aryl group. Now, secondary and tertiary amines are further classified as: number 1, simple or symmetrical amines. Student, we are talking about the secondary and tertiary amine, not primary amine. Secondary and tertiary amines are also classified as: number 1, simple or symmetrical amine. So what is actually simple and symmetrical amine? So in simple amines, same alkyl group are attached to the nitrogen atom. So it is known as simple and symmetrical amine. See here in this, same alkyl group, both the side of the nitrogen ethyl group is there, both the 3 side of the nitrogen methyl group is there. So it is known as simple and symmetrical amine. As you have seen clearly from the example, dimethylamine is the example of secondary amine and trimethylamine is the example of tertiary amine, and same alkyl groups are attached in this. Next is mixed or unsymmetrical amine. So in mixed or unsymmetrical amine, different alkyl groups are attached to the nitrogen. In mixed or unsymmetrical amine, see here in this example, 2 ethyl groups are there and 1 methyl is there. In another example also, 1 ethyl and 1 methyl is there. As you have seen clearly, diethyl methylamine is the example of tertiary amine and ethyl methylamine is the example of secondary amine. So these are the classification of secondary and tertiary amine. The next topic in this chapter is nomenclature of amine. As you have known already that the name of the compounds, you can give the name of the compound by 2 ways. First is IUPAC, International Union of Pure and Applied Chemistry. So for amines, the IUPAC names is given by as follows, means primary amine, the formula for primary amine is alkanamine. Student, it is for IUPAC only. For secondary amine, the formula for secondary amine is capital N dash alkyl alkanamine. For tertiary amine, capital N comma capital N dash alkyl alkanamine. This is for IUPAC. And for common name, you can give the name of the amine by common type, it is alkyl amine. Now see the example. In this table, you have seen there are 2 types, common name and IUPAC name. First, we are going to study the names of primary amine. In the names of primary amine, we are going to study first common name. See here, in the first example, it is CH3NH2. As I have already explained you, alkyl amine is the way of common name. By this formula you can name the amines. For common name you can use alkyl amine. So here CH3NH2, name of this compound is methylamine. Now next is CH3 CH2 CH2 NH2, means longest chain is there, no branch is there, so you can use the prefix n, small n, as you have already aware about the naming of common name. In common name you can use n, iso, secondary, tertiary and neo. So if longest chain is there, means no branch is there, so you can name the compound with the starting of small n, means normal, no branch, means small n dash, and 3 carbon atoms are there, so it means propyl, and NH2 is there, it means amine. So the name of this compound is n, small n dash, propyl amine. N means normal, no branch, propyl means 3 carbon atom, and amine means NH2. See in the next CH3CH CH3NH2, one branch is there, so you can start the name of this amine with iso. 3 carbon atoms are there, means it is propyl, and NH2 is there, means amine, means isopropyl amine. Now in the next example, 2 NH2 are there and 2 CH2 groups are there, means 2 carbon atom and 2 NH2. If 2 NH2 group are there, means it is diamine, and 2 CH2 groups are there, means it is ethylene group. So the name of this amine is ethylene diamine. Ethylene means CH2 and diamine means 2 NH2 groups are present in the compound. Now next, see here in the next example, CH2 double bond CH, single bond CH2, single bond NH2, means one double bond is there, so 3 carbon atom with one double bond, and NH2 is there, so NH2 means amine, and 3 carbon atom with one double bond is known as allyl. So the name of this compound is allyl amine. Now see in the next example, aromatic ring is attached with NH2. So you have already aware this compound. The name of this compound is aniline, and you can give the name of this compound by phenyl ring with amine group. So you can give the name of this compound phenylamine also. So this compound having two common name, one is aniline or another is phenylamine. Aniline is the most famous compound, so you can use this aniline in common name as well as in IUPAC name also. Now see in the next example, 2 NH2 group are there and 6 CH2 groups are there. So student, if 2 NH2 groups are there, means it is diamine, and 6 CH2 groups are there, it means it is hexamethylene. Hexa means 6, methylene means CH2 group. So the name of this compound is hexamethylene diamine. Hexa means 6, methylene means CH2, and diamine means 2 NH2 group. Now see in the next, aromatic ring contain CH3 group and NH2 group, and you have seen CH2 group is present at para position. Or NH2 group is present at para position. See here, CH2 group is there. So it is ortho, it is meta, it is para. So the name of this compound is para-toluidine. Para-toluidine. Now in the next, as you have seen, there is no conjugated bond in the ring. It means it is cyclohexane. And from cyclohexane, one hydrogen atom is replaced by NH2 group. That's why it is cyclohexyl, and NH2 is amine. Student, if aromatic ring or ring contain no conjugated double bond, so it is nothing but a cyclohexane. But one hydrogen atom is replaced by NH2 group. That's why it is cyclohexyl, and NH2 is there. So the name of this compound is cyclohexylamine. The next compound is, as you have known, if aromatic ring contains CH2 group, so it is nothing but a benzyl. Aromatic ring contains CH2, it is benzyl, and NH2 is there, means it is amine. So the name of this compound is benzyl amine. Now next, see here, aromatic ring contains NH2, means it is aniline. Student, here aromatic ring contains CH3, means toluidine. We have considered toluidine here instead of aniline. Why? This is already you have studied in halogen derivative of alkane and arenes, R and S configuration. So from R and S configuration, or by the rule of R and S configuration, here we are giving the priority CH3, means aromatic ring contains CH3. That's why we are naming here toluidine. Here we are giving the priority first NH2. That's why we are giving the name aniline, means aromatic ring contains NH2 aniline, and bromine Br present at para position. See here, NH2 is here, it is ortho, it is meta, it is para, means bromine is at on the para position. So the name of this compound is para-bromoaniline. Bromine is at para position, and aromatic ring contain NH2, means aniline. So these are the nothing but a common name of primary amines. Now let's study the IUPAC name of primary amine. As I have already explained you, the formula for IUPAC of primary amine is alkanamine. Alkanamine. So let's start the first example, CH3NH2. CH3 means methane, so it is nothing but a methanamine. Now in the second example, NH2, CH2, CH2, CH3. So first we have to number this compound from the right side. Why? Because NH2 is present near from the right side. So 1, 2, 3. 3 carbons are there, means it is propane. Amine means NH2 group is present at first carbon, so it is known as propane 1 amine. See in the next example, NH2 group, if you are giving the numbering from right side, so NH2 group is present at second carbon. If you are giving the numbering from left side, so again NH2 group is present at the second carbon. So you can number this compound either from right side or left side. 3 carbon atoms are there, means it is propane, and NH2 group is at on second carbon, means it is propane 2 amine. Now next, 2 NH2 groups are there. So simple. If you are numbering here 1, 2 from right side, you can number it from left side 1, 2. Means one from the any side, one NH2 is on first carbon, another NH2 on second carbon. So 2 NH2 groups are there, means it is diamine, and 2 carbon atoms are there, means ethane. So ethane 1, 2 diamine. Now next, NH2 group is nearer from the right side, so you can name it 1, 2, 3. 3 carbon atom are there, means prop. 1, say 2. Second carbon atom contain double bond, that's why it is 2 in. 2 in. 2 in means second carbon atom contain double bond. And 1 amine means first carbon atom contain NH2. 3 carbon atoms are there, that's why it is prop. Second carbon atom contain double bond, that's why it is in, 2 in. And first carbon atom contain NH2, that's why it is prop 2 in 1 amine. So the name of this compound is prop 2 in 1 amine. Next, as I have already explained you can use aniline for common name as well as for IUPAC name, or benzene ring contain amine group, that's why the name of this compound is benzenamine. Now next, again 2 NH2 groups are there, means it is diamine. So you can number it from right hand side or left hand side. One NH2 group is on first carbon atom and another on at second carbon atom, because 6 CH2 groups are there. So anyhow one NH2 is at first carbon atom and another NH2 is at 6 carbon atom. You can number this compound from right hand side or left hand side. And the name of this compound is, because 6 carbon atom are there, so hexane 1,6 dash diamine. Now next, first you have numbered this compound. We are going to start from 1, 2, 3, 4. So it is 4 methyl aniline. 4 methyl aniline. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 methyl aniline. Now next, from alkanamine you can name is cyclohexanamine. Hexane means 6 carbon atom, cyclo means ring, and no conjugated bonds are there, that's why it is cyclohexane, and NH2 groups is there, that's why it is cyclohexanamine. Now next, it is phenyl ring. It is methanamine. 1 carbon atom with NH2 methanamine, it is phenyl ring. So name of this compound is phenyl methanamine. Phenyl methanamine. Now next, you can name it 1, 2, 3, 4. Bromine is at on 4 position, so 4 bromoaniline, or you can name it 4 bromobenzenamine. So these are the nomenclature of primary amine. Next is secondary amine. First, we are going to study common name. In the first example, CH3 NaCH3, 2 methyl groups are there. So the name of this compound is dimethylamine. In the next, CH3 CH2 NHCH3. From one side, from right side, methyl group is there, and left side ethyl groups is there. So alphabetically order: ethyl methyl amine, ethyl methyl amine. From right side CH3 group is there, and left side phenyl ring is there. Again we are using alphabetical order, so the name of this compound is methyl phenylamine. The next, both the side of the NH(C6H5) means phenyl group is there, so it is 2 phenyl groups are there, that's why diphenyl, and NH is there, so amine. Now IUPAC name of this compound is N-alkyl alkanamine. Single capital nitrogen is used here. So N, now see here, both CH3 groups are there. So alkyl alkanamine. So N dash methyl methanamine. One methyl group is alkyl and another methyl group is alkanamine. So it is N dash methyl methanamine. Now see here, student always remember, right side of the group is used in alkyl and left side of the group is used as alkanamine. Alkyl from right side, alkanamine from left side. So here right side methyl group is there, so capital N dash methyl. Left side ethyl group is there, that's why it is ethanamine. Now next, right side methyl group is there and left side phenyl group is there or benzening is there. So you can named as N-methyl benzenamine or you can name as N-methyl aniline, because aromatic ring contain NH group or amine group, it is known as aniline. So you can use it aniline or benzenamine, both are the correct. Now in the next example, both the side phenyl group is there. So same here, you can name this N-phenyl benzenamine. These are the nomenclature of secondary amine. Now see in tertiary amine. First, common name, 3 methyl groups are there. So it is 3, that's why tri-methyl. N means amine, trimethylamine. N means amine. 2 methyl groups are there, so dimethyl. 1 ethyl group is there, so ethyl dimethyl amine. Again here we are using alphabetical order. Now see here, C3H7 means propyl group, no branches there means N-propyl. C2H5 means ethyl group, CH3 means methyl group. So ethyl, methyl and propyl amine. Now next, N. N is amine, right side CH3 means methyl, left side C2H5 means ethyl, and at the branch isopropylamine is there, means isopropyl group is there. So the name of this compound is ethyl methyl isopropyl amine, because this propyl group is present on the branch, that's why it is isopropyl group. You have already studied it in 11th standard. So it is ethyl methyl isopropyl amine. Now next is only IUPAC nomenclature is suitable for this example, but you can name it as N, N dash dimethyl aniline. Aromatic ring contain N means aniline, 2CH3 means dimethyl, and N means tertiary amine. Because for tertiary amine the formula is N dash. Formula for tertiary amine is N dash dialkyl alkane amine. Dialkyl alkane amine. So let's start with the first example. 3 methyl groups are there, so it means N means tertiary, dimethyl methanamine. 2 methyl groups are in dimethyl and 1 is alkanamine, so methanamine. Student, here also right side groups are in alkyl group and left side is alkane amine group. Right side is alkyl and left side is alkane amine. So in this example, right side is two methyl groups are there. So it is alkyl, means N comma N dash dimethyl, and left side one ethyl group is there. So it is ethanamine. Dimethyl ethanamine. Now in the next example, three groups are different. So N ethyl, N methyl, propane 1-amine, because propane is contain more number of carbon atom. So N ethyl, N methyl, propane 1-amine. Same here, N ethyl, N methyl, propane 2-amine. Both the examples are same, only the difference is the position of the propyl group. In this example, propane 1-amine, and in this example, propane 2-amine. Now in the next, again N comma N, two methyl group are there. So dimethyl, aromatic ring contain N, so you can name as aniline or you can use benzenamine. Both are the correct. So students, these are the nomenclature of amine, primary, secondary or tertiary amine. Now the next topic in this chapter is preparation of amine. Preparation of amine. We are going to study preparation of amine. The first preparation is by ammonolysis of alkyl halide. Means when alkyl halide undergo ammonolysis, the process is known as alkylation of ammonia. The temperature we are using here 373 Kelvin. As we have already aware, alkyl halide means R X. X means halogen. You can use bromine, chlorine, iodine, any one of the halogen group. So it is the first preparation of amine known as ammonolysis of alkyl halide or alkylation of ammonia. Now, reactivity of alkyl halide with ammonia is, you have seen Ri is react easily with ammonia as compared to RBr and RCl. Means alkyl iodide react very fast with ammonia, then alkyl bromide is react, then alkyl chloride is react. Now see in the example, we are using here ethyl bromide means RBr, which is react with ammonia, means the ammonia which is used is in the alcoholic form. So when ethyl bromide is heated with alkali ammonia at 373 Kelvin in sealed copper tube, it gives a mixture of ethylamine, dimethylamine, ethylamine, diethylamine and triethylamine along with tetraethyl ammonium bromide. We have seen in this example, first ethyl bromide react with ammonia or heated with ammonia in sealed copper tube at 373 Kelvin. One hydrogen is removed from ammonia and it is react with Br. The byproduct is HBr and the main product is C2H5NH2. one hydrogen atom is removed from ammonia, so it will become NH2, means amine, and this NH2 attached with C2H5, and the hydrogen which is removed from ammonia is react with Br, so main product is C2H5NH2, means ethylamine, and the byproduct is HBr. Ethylamine is nothing but a primary amine. This ethylamine or primary amine again react with ethyl bromide. Student, in place of ethyl bromide you can use any one of the alkyl halide here. Here I am using ethyl bromide for the example only. You can use any one of the alkyl halide. So this ethylamine react with again ethyl bromide. Again one hydrogen atom is removed and react with bromine. It's form HBr, and NH2 is attached with 2 C2H5 group, so it will become secondary amine, and the formula of the compound is C2H5 2NH, means diethylamine. This diethylamine again react with ethyl bromide. Again hydrogen atom is removed from amine and react with Br and form HBr, and 3 C2H5 group is attached with nitrogen and form tertiary amine, and name of this compound is triethylamine. Now this triethylamine again react with ethyl bromide. As you have seen in this example, students, no hydrogen atom is there which is removed from the amine. So this amine is completely react with this alkyl halide, means triethylamine react with ethyl bromide and form salt. See here, 4 C2H5 groups are there, 1 nitrogen is there and 1 bromine is there, so it will form C2H5 4 plus Br minus. As Br is more electronegative, that's why it's carry negative charge and nitrogen carry positive charge, and the salt is formed. The name of this salt is tetraethyl ammonium bromide. Tetraethyl ammonium bromide. So student, this is the preparation of amine from alkyl halide. It is the first preparation from alkyl halide. Now the next or second preparation is from reduction of nitro compound. From reduction of nitro compound. As you know, nitro means NO2. NO2 means nitro group, and RNO2 means alkyl nitro group. Student, always remember, aliphatic and aromatic nitro compound can be reduced to primary amine. Means you can reduce aliphatic as well as aromatic nitro compound to primary amine by using metal acid mixture, means tin HCl or FeHCl or zinc HCl, or catalytic hydrogenation, means you can use catalyst and the process is hydrogenation, means in presence of catalyst you can add hydrogen, means you can use H2 with nickel or platinum or palladium. So here two methods for the preparation of primary amine from nitro compound or from aliphatic or aromatic nitro compound. First, by using metal acid mixture, or second, by using catalytic hydrogenation. You can use in catalytic hydrogenation, you can use lithium aluminum hydride in ether also. So here just see in this example, student, always remember, aliphatic and aromatic nitro compound can be reduced only in primary amine, and for this method we can use either metal acid mixture, means tin HCl, means FeHCl, or zinc HCl, or we can use catalytic hydrogenation, means hydrogen nickel, or in place of nickel we can use platinum or palladium, or lithium aluminum hydride in ether. So you can use any one of this method and form primary amine easily. Clear all of you? Just see in this example, we are using here 1 nitropropane. Propane means 3 carbon atom. Nitro group is present at first carbon atom, that's why it is 1 nitropropane plus 6 hydrogen. As you have already known, process is reduction, and reduction is nothing but a addition of hydrogen. So here 6 hydrogen atom is react with 1 nitropropane, and the process which we are using here is metal acid mixture. On the arrow, tin and HCl is there. This from 6 hydrogen atom, 2 hydrogen atom is attached with nitrogen atom, means here 2 oxygen atom is replaced by 2 hydrogen atom, and this 2 oxygen atom is attached with this hydrogen atom. So student, when we are removing 2 hydrogen atom from here, so 4 hydrogen atom is remaining here, which is react with 2 oxygen atom, and the compound is nothing but a water, 2H2O. 2H2 means 4 hydrogen and 2O means 2 oxygen. From 6 hydrogen atom, 2 hydrogen atom is attached with nitrogen, means 2 oxygen atom is replaced by 2 hydrogen atom. If from 6 hydrogen atom, if 2 hydrogen atom is attached with nitrogen, so remaining 4 hydrogen atom is react with oxygen. The main compound is nothing but a propane, means 3 carbon atom, NH2 means amine, which is present at first carbon atom. So the name of this compound is propane 1 amine, and the byproduct is water. So this is the method, second method for the preparation of amine, which is nothing but a reduction of nitro compound. Student, as I have already explained you, aliphatic and aromatic, both the nitro compound we can use in this example. So just see in this example, aliphatic nitro group means nitrobenzene. Same here, 2 oxygen atom is replaced by 2 hydrogen atom by using metal acid mixture. So this compound will become aniline, and here remaining 4 hydrogen atoms are react with 2 hydrogen atom and form water. So you can easily reduce aliphatic and aromatic nitro compound in primary amine. These are the 2 examples for the reduction of nitro compound. The third method is reduction of alkyl cyanide. Again reduction is there, means again addition of water is there. Sorry student, again addition of hydrogen is there. Reduction means addition of hydrogen. So here the reduction is alkyl cyanide. Alkyl cyanide is also known as alkane nitrile. So reduction means addition of hydrogen. Alkyl cyanide undergo the process of reduction. Alkyl cyanide is also known as alkane nitrile, and this reduction is also known as Mendeus reduction. This reduction is also known as Mendeus reduction. So students, first study the Mendeus reduction. In this reduction, primary amine can be obtained. Clearly listen here, primary amine. We are studying the Mendeus reduction. So in Mendeus reduction, primary amine can be obtained by the reduction of alkyl cyanide with sodium and ethanol, or you can use lithium aluminum hydride. Means you can use sodium and ethanol, or you can use lithium aluminum hydride. So this reduction is known as Mendeus reduction. Now just see the example. We are using here acetonitrile or ethane nitrile, or you can say it methyl cyanide also. 4 hydrogen atom are used here. From 4 hydrogen atom, 2 hydrogen atom is react with carbon atom and 2 hydrogen atom is react with hydrogen atom. So triple bond will be changed into a single bond and the compound will be CH3 CH2 NH2 means ethylamine. No byproducts are there. It is a primary amine. Simple reaction is there. Process is reduction means addition of hydrogen. So 4 hydrogen atoms are there. From 4 hydrogen atom, 2 hydrogen atom is attached with carbon, 2 hydrogen atom is attached with nitrogen. It will become CH3 CH2 NH2 and name of this compound is ethylamine or ethanamine, which is nothing but a primary amine. Now see next, aromatic nitrile groups we are using here. Phenyl acetonitrile. Phenyl acetonitrile. Again 4 hydrogen atom, 2 react with carbon, 2 react with nitrogen and the compound is phenyl ring with CH2 CH2 NH2. Student, see here on the arrow we are using either sodium or ethanol or lithium aluminum hydride. Now see the name of this compound. So as you have known, the carbon atom which is attached to the functional group is known as alpha carbon and next of the carbon means next carbon of alpha carbon is known as beta carbon. So name of this compound is beta phenyl ethyl amine. Beta phenyl ethyl amine. Ethyl means 2 carbon atoms are there. Beta phenyl means phenyl group is attached on beta carbon atom and amine means NH2 group. So this is the Mendes reduction or reduction of alkyl cyanide or reduction of alkene nitride, which is the method for preparation of amine. Now the next method for the preparation of amine is by reduction of amide. Amide means RC double bond O NH2. Reduction of amide. Here also student, again primary amine having same number of carbon atom can be obtained by the reduction of amide. Means the carbon atom which are present in the reactant, same number of carbon atoms are present in the product also. And you can use here same sodium ethanol or lithium aluminum hydride or ether. From amide we are using here, for example CH3 C double bond O NH2. C double bond O NH2 means R C double bond O NH2 means amide group. So here we are using the example of acetamide. Again react with 4 hydrogen atom. See here 2 hydrogen atom is attached with this carbon atom and 2 hydrogen atom is react with oxygen atom. The hydrogen atom which is react with oxygen atom, it will be form water and it will be removed, and 2 hydrogen atom is react with carbon atom. So the compound is CH3 CH2 NH2. Oxygen is react with 2 hydrogen atom and form water molecule and it is removed, and 2 hydrogen atom is react with carbon atom, so it will become CH3 CH2 NH2 means ethylamine, which is nothing but a primary amine. It is a primary amine. Now this is the 4 method for the preparation of amine. The next method for the preparation of amine is from Gabriel phthalimide synthesis. This method is used for the synthesis of primary amine. It involves the 3 stages. In first stage, formation of potassium salt of phthalimide from thalamide from thalmide on reaction with alkali potassium hydroxide. In second step, formation of N-alkyl thalmide from the potassium salt by reaction with alkyl halide. In third step, alkaline hydrolysis of N-alkyl thalamide to form the corresponding primary amine. We can clearly understand these three steps by using this example. This is the formula of thalamide. This is the formula of thalamide. This thalamide react with alcoholic KOH and water molecule will be removed. Means OH is react with hydrogen and form H2O, and in place of hydrogen potassium atom is there. Means hydrogen is replaced by potassium. So the product is potassium salt of thalamide. See here, thalamide from thalamide or thalamide react with alcoholic KOH, and from thalamide hydrogen is replaced by potassium atom, and this hydrogen will be react with OH and form water molecule which will be removed, and the product is potassium salt of thalamide. In the next step, this salt is react with CH3Br, means alkyl halide. We are using here in place of alkyl halide the CH3Br. So potassium atom replaced by CH3 means alkyl group, and this potassium is react with Br and the byproduct is KBr, and CH3 is attached with nitrogen. The name of this compound is N-methyl thalamide. In the third step, students, in the third step, this N-methyl thalamide react with NaOH, aqueous NaOH. This aqueous NaOH we are using here in this aqueous NaOH is react with N-methyl thalamide. So student, this aqueous NaOH which we are using here is in the double quantity. So nitrogen is removed. As I have explained you, this NaOH is used in the double quantity, means 2 sodium, 2 oxygen, 2 hydrogen. So this 2 hydrogen will be react with nitrogen and it will become CH3NH2. CH3NH2. I am again repeating here. 2 aqueous NaOH, double quantity of aqueous NaOH is used here. So 2 sodium, 2 oxygen and 2 hydrogen atoms are there. These 2 hydrogen atom react with NCH3 and it will become CH3NH2, means methylamine, which is nothing but a primary amine. Now see what is remaining here. Aromatic ring C double bond O, C double bond O. And what is remaining here? 2 sodium and 2 oxygen. So it will become aromatic ring C double bond O, 1 sodium, 1 oxygen is attached here, and 1 sodium and 1 oxygen is attached here, which is known as sodium thalate. See student, in the third stage, double quantity of NaOH is react with N-methyl thalamide. 2 sodium, 2 oxygen, 2 hydrogen. 2 hydrogen react with NCH3, it will become primary amine, means CH3NH2, and 2 sodium and 2 oxygen react this compound which is remaining here, means aromatic ring with C double bond O group, and it will form sodium thalate. Oxygen carry negative charge because it is more electronegative than sodium. So this is the method for preparation of amine, which is known as Gabriel thalamide synthesis, which contains 3 steps. In first step, thalamide react with alcoholic KOH with the removal of water and form potassium salt of thalamide. In the second step, potassium salt of thalamide react with alkyl halide. We are using here CH3Br, in which CH3 it react with nitrogen or potassium is replaced by CH3 KBr. Potassium bromide is the byproduct, and we are getting here N-methyl thalamide. This N-methyl thalamide is react with double quantity of NaOH. From double quantity of NaOH, 2 hydrogens react with NCH3 and form CH3NH2, means methylamine, and the remaining compound is attached with aromatic ring C double bond O, means 2 oxygen and 2 nitrogen is remaining here, which is react with aromatic compound C double bond O and form sodium phthalate. So this is the fifth method for the preparation of amine. The next method is Hofmann degradation, and it is also known as Hofmann rearrangement, or it is also known as Hofmann bromamide degradation, or it is also known as Hofmann hypobromide degradation. It is the sixth method for the preparation of amine. In this method, we are using first you have clear this. This is the good laboratory method for conversion of amide, means RC double bond O NH2 into primary amine. Means by using this method, we are converting amide into primary amine containing 1 carbon less. Means the amine which we are getting here in the product is containing 1 carbon less from the reactant. Means reactant containing 1 more carbon and product containing 1 less carbon in the amine. The reaction is brought about by warming the amide with bromine and concentrated aqueous KOH solution, which is clearly understood by this example. Means we are using here in amide, for amide we are using here acetamide, which is warming with bromine and concentrated aqueous solution of KOH. Bromine means Br2 and the quantity of KOH is 4. Now here CH3NH2. The product is CH3NH2. Primary amine is the product. As you have seen, in the reactant 2 carbon atoms are there, but in the product only 1 carbon atom is there. So carbon atom is less from the reactant in the product, and it's formed CH3NH2, primary amine. Now what is remaining here? 4 oxygen atom, 4 potassium, 4 hydrogen, 2 bromine, 1 carbon and 5 oxygen. Means 4 oxygen is there plus 1, 5 oxygen, 1 carbon, 2 bromine, 4 potassium and 4 hydrogen. 2 potassium atom is react with 2 bromine atom, it will become 2 KBr. Now from 4, 2 react with bromine, it form 2 KBr. 2 potassium atom react with carbon and 3 oxygen atom, it's form K2CO3. It's form K2CO3, potassium carbonate. Now 4 hydrogen is remaining here, and from 5 oxygen 2 is remaining here, because 3 oxygen is used in potassium carbonate, so 2 is remaining here, it will form 2H2O. Students see, from 4 potassium atom 2 react with 2 bromine, so bromine is completely used here, and from 4 2 potassium is used, so 2 is remaining. These 2 potassium atom react with 1 carbon atom and 3 oxygen atom and form potassium carbonate. From 5 oxygen atom 3 is used here. This 2 is remaining here. 2 oxygen atom which is remaining here react with 4 hydrogen atom and form water molecule. So it is the nothing but a 6th method for the preparation of amine. The overall result is removal of the C double bond O group from the amide. C double bond O group from the amide. Removal of C double bond O group from the amide. As the product contains 1 carbon less than the original amide, it is a step down reaction. as the product contain one carbon atom less than the original amine, so it is the step down reaction. So student, today we are study from the chapter of amine is first introduction, then classification of amine, then classification of secondary and tertiary amine also, then IUPAC and common nomenclature of amine, then sixth method for the preparation of amine. In the next lecture, we are going to study physical properties of amine and more topics from the amines. I hope you can understand easily, or you are clearly understand these topics from the amines. Thank you so much.